Your kitchen is one of the most deadly places in your house for your dog to be. I know, surprising. There's a lot of foods that look pretty harmless to us that are actually pretty toxic to our little canine friends. So I'm going to go through some of the most common ones. I think everyone knows about chocolate. I don't think everyone realizes how deadly chocolate is. Chocolate can kill your dog. The darker the chocolate it is, the higher the cocoa content, the worse it is for them. So milk chocolate, it's going to make them sick. Baking chocolate, that's really deadly stuff. And the size of your dog makes a big difference. So a huge Rottweiler eating, a little chocolate bar, it's not going to hurt him as much as a little tiny Persian Chihuahua eating the same thing. Now, signs that your dog got into some chocolate, it's almost like they've had way too much caffeine. So they're really jittery, they're excitable, their heart rates will be racing, they'll be panting, and eventually you're gonna see some vomiting and some diarrhea, but hopefully you get them in to see us before that happens. One thing that you may not know is poisonous to your dog, onions and garlic and anything in that family. Extremely poisonous to dogs. It will actually destroy their red blood cells. I had to treat a little Shih Tzu whose owners fed him a leek, and 3 blood transfusions later, he was out of the woods. So extremely deadly stuff. I know a lot of you out there are giving garlic to your dogs to prevent fleas. There is no evidence that garlic kills fleas. There is tons of evidence that garlic kills dogs. So don't do that. Really, really poisonous stuff. A pretty unknown poison are macadamia nuts. I don't know why you're giving your dogs macadamia nuts. They're way too expensive to share with my dog, but macadamia nuts will cause this really weird hind end weakness and paralysis in some dogs. We have no idea what's causing it, but keep them away from your delicious macadamia nuts. Another really common household item, grapes. Grapes is a new thing. Growing up, I always fed my dog grapes because there's nothing funnier than watching a dog run around chasing a grape. I get it, it's hilarious. Until a bunch of dogs eating grapes started to come down with kidney failure. Now we still don't know what's causing it. We don't know which part of the grape it is. We don't know maybe if it was a pesticide on them, but for the time being, don't feed your dog any grapes. And just to be safe, I would steer clear of the raisins as well. Now the latest and greatest food-related poison is xylitol. It's an artificial sweetener, and it's commonly found in sugar-free gum. It's found in a lot of low-fat yogurts and things like that. Most of the poisonings I've seen have been dogs eating gum. It is extremely toxic. It drives their blood sugar down into the ground, which can cause them to have some seizures, and it also destroys their livers. So it is extremely bad stuff, and I think of anything that I'm talking about, it's probably the one thing that people know about the least. So those would be my picks for the most common household poisons that dogs will get into, and as always, if you think your dog got into one of these poisons, get them into your vet as quickly as possible. Don't forget to visit realpettips.com for more video and blog content all about pets.